Hello everyone, Shinto Bean here playing some more Warhammer Combat Cards Ranked Mode. Now we still have about 2.5 weeks left in this season of Ranked, but I've been playing a lot of games and I'm actually getting pretty close to Terra. We've got Chaos, Necrons, Orcs, and Eldar for the top 4, closely followed by Space Marines in 5th place. For this match we're going to be playing as Space Marines with everyone's favorite warlord, Lieutenant Tolmeron. Now, Tolmeron, of course, has a very powerful special rule that increases the range damage of your, ranged units. So it's typical to just include a bunch of strong ranged units and blast away with your ranged attack the entire game. But I saw something interesting. A player decided to go use melee units. So that's what I've done here. I've got some powerful melee fighters. We've got Caster the Damned, this guy, massive melee attack at level 7, 100 damage, and then 30 ranged with Berserk, which can further increase his damage. So very fun card to use. Next up we've got Lord Asterion Moloch. Haven't used this guy too much, but he is very powerful, both with his melee and ranged attack at level 5, as you can see. And then third we've got Kayvan Shrike. I'm glad to have finally found a use for him. So yeah, he's got decent ranged and melee as well, with Outflank for his trait. And then next we've got Master Lazarus, this guy another powerful melee warrior with Furious Charge. And then finally, to top it all off, we've got a Primaris Ancient with Inspiring Presence. So, we're going to just deploy here and see how this works out. Now we have enough melee to... I think I'm going to be focusing on the melee attack, probably. I guess it depends on what we're up against, but I think this does have a little bit of flexibility. You can go either ranged or melee depending on what the enemy has, and still deal a lot of damage either way. Alright, we're going to put down the Dreadnought first. We're playing against Orcs here. Ghazghkull Thraka, a very powerful warlord. He is at level 3, so not too bad. Let's see, let's put down... Well, okay, we'll put down the Shrike over there on the left. Outflank the enemy there. Okay, they got a shield. So I do want to take care of that guy quickly, so I'll put down the Minotaur Chapter Master there on the right side. His Furious Charge will take out that shield. And we do have the initiative, so we get to go first. So let's just start off with some melee here. Be able to take out the Tank Buster before it gets any attacks in. Of course, we do ideally want the Dreadnought to be taking small increments of damage so that it can further increase its attack power, but the unit that deployed across from it is one of the very few that has no attack at all. That's Makari. He just serves to inspire his fellow orcs and increase their damage. So the Dreadnought hasn't taken any damage yet, but we're able to take down some of those bodyguards. I actually haven't really seen Makari used very much. So it looks like they're going for a pretty tanky build here. We've got whatever this guy is, the big mech with a shield, and then we've got another kind of strong melee unit over on the right. That's the Scrapjet, I believe. They did go for the melee attack there. So... yeah, the Scrapjet. Alright, now they got some... So, this is a very melee-heavy deck. And they actually managed to debuff my ranged attack, which is pretty good for them. But, yeah, I think I better go ranged here, even though we did get debuffed. And we'll save the melee for next turn. That Scrapjet, I think, will actually be able to take out my... Chapter Master on the right, unfortunately. And yeah, they're actually dealing a surprising amount of damage, and the big mech has a whole lot of health, so it is able to tank a lot of that. But yeah, the Dreadnought dealing a huge amount of damage as well. And I think, yeah, we'll be able to take out the whatever this thing is, the Death Dread. Yeah, take out the Death Dread in one hit. I believe, yeah, I think we're just fine going melee here, so 254 damage overall. and easily wiping out those 2 vehicles. So now Ghazghkull Thraka will be deploying, but I don't know if he really wants to attack with the Dreadnought in that right lane. We'll see what they do. They're going ranged. So Dreadnought able to deal quite a bit of range damage in return, and we'll have no problem taking out Ghazghkull Thraka. I really do enjoy using this deck quite a bit. I don't know if it's as strong as my pure ranged build with Tolmeron, but it is certainly fun if you have your cards at the right level. You can see, yeah, I could win by going ranged here or by melee, either way. Now we'll just finish off with the melee attack, dealing 202 damage total. So, yeah, this build is a lot of fun. It is perhaps a little bit weak against Psychic. There's nothing in here to really counter Psychic. You just kind of have to hope that you can out-damage the enemy. But it is, I think, pretty effective against both ranged and melee builds. So let me know if you've ever actually tried this out. I actually never really thought of it myself. I just, saw someone else post, this build that they had, and I was like, well, I'll give it a shot. So, yeah, Melee Tolmeron. Let me know what you think, and as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.